So I guess we are good to go. So for the ones who have just tuned in, so this is a Q&A session that we hold on every Friday at 4:30 p.m. So this is basically a 20 to 25 minutes Q&A where we try to cover the questions and try to answer those questions. It could be about the trading strategies, it could be about the bots, it could be about anything related to automating your daily trading activities, right? So let us understand some of the questions that we have got for today's session. Let us just check. Okay, so what are the set of new features on SpeedBot that is recently launched? So this is a question asked by Vijay. So Vijay, to answer your question, let me just show you some of the features that we have recently launched. That is, if you are an FNO based trader, then you can go to the create options bot section, and over here, so we have added the futures support. So whatever index futures that you'd like to trade, it could be for Nifty, it could be for Bank Nifty, Fin Nifty, and Sensex. So we have enabled that support. That is, you'll be able to create your algos in future segment. So you'll be able to trade the expiry for the current month and for the next month. All right. Apart from that, another feature that I would like to highlight, once I remove this, if you are an option based trader, then in that case, you can select the contract on the basis of the delta. If you are a Greek based option trader wherein you'd like to get your contracts or your strike prices selected on the basis of the delta, that is one of the type of the Greeks, then you'll be able to do it. That is, if I were to select the contract which has a 0.5 delta, that is somewhere around the ATM strike price, so that is something that I'll be able to select if I define this. So this is another feature that we have recently launched. Apart from that, we have the lock profit. So this is a pretty asked for feature that we had recently launched. That is, a lot of our users wanted to get this enabled. So previously we had launched another version of it, that is, it was the trailing stop loss, but this is regarding the trailing profit or locking the profit after a particular instance. So over here I have two types, that is, I can lock profit or I can trail the lock profit as well. So this is something that we have recently launched. So we have a separate video for this particular feature if you'd like to understand more about that. All right. So these are the three features that we have recently launched. If you have any other feature request that you'd like to get enabled on SpeedBot, then I'll be happy to take them. I believe that I've answered your question. So let's move on to the next question. So it's from Nawaz. So Nawaz asks that what are the pricing plans on SpeedBot? So Nawaz, talking about the pricing plans on SpeedBot, we have two types of plans that you can explore from your side. That is, if you go to the menu section in the plans. So one is the pay-as-you-go plan. That is basically a prepaid plan. That is, whatever credits or money you add in your wallet, based on that, the credits would be automatically deducted. So for 1 month backtesting, you get to have 3 credits. That is, 1 credit equals to 1 rupee. So for testing out your strategy on the historical data for 1 month, it would take around 3 credits. Then deploying it live in the market, it would take around somewhere 15 credits or 15 rupees equivalent. And likewise for the paper bot for 10 rupees, right? So this is the prepaid model or the pay-as-you-go plan that we say. Apart from that, if you have some defined metrics, defined operations that you'd like to perform, then you can have the subscription based plan. So it starts from somewhere around 350 rupees per month. So you get to have backtesting credits, that is on daily basis. You'll be able to click on 100 times that on the save and backtest button. Apart from that, you get to have one paper trade bot. And if you are going for the annual subscription for the basic plan, for this particular plan, then in that case you get to have the trading view support. That is, if you have a trading strategy and based on that you'd like to get it created or automated on the trading view chart itself. So being a trader, most of us are familiar with how trading view works, how the charting or the visualization is done. So using that trading view indicator on the chart, I'll be able to get the signals from there and I'll be able to execute it in my Demat account. So all in all, whatever things that you need, whatever help that you need, so we'll be covering that up in this 10-hour support for the trading view integration. So this comes up whenever you purchase the annual subscription, just to give you a heads up. Apart from that, we have the ultimate plan. So that covers the live as well as the paper deployments. Apart from that, the number of backtesting or the number of capabilities have increased. As you can see, 300 backtests per day, live bot, paper bots, and 10-hour trading view support. So these are the two types of plans that we have. Apart from that, we do not have any other plan for the subscription or the execution of the bots. All right. So I hope this makes it clear to you. So let's move on to the next question. I have a trading strategy, but I'm not able to build it in your option builder. Could you please help? So this is a question asked by Mr. Subbaswamy. So Mr. Subbaswamy, to answer your question, let's say that if you're building a bot and somewhere you are stuck in creating the bot, right? So what you can do is you can just open up your strategy logic. I mean, it could be an equity based strategy or it could be an option based strategy. So based on that, you will be able to find a develop with experts button. So once I click on create option bot, let's say that I'm somewhere stuck in creating an option bot for myself. So I would like to take the help of how I can automate my option bot. So over here, I'll be able to click on the develop with experts button like this. And I can mention in description that I need help in automating my bot. If I would like to upload any screenshots or any chart, so I can just attach that particular file by clicking over here. And once I click on the submit button, so my help desk ticket is created. So I'll be able to track it from here itself. Let's say that if my issue is solved or my query is solved, then I can just click over here as mark as solved, confirm. So this ticket will be solved. All right. So this was about the creating your strategy and getting the issue resolved. Now let us move on to the next question. So this question is asked by Jayesh. So Jayesh asks that, does SpeedBot provide profitable strategies? So we have come across this question for a lot of times in the past. So again, I'll have the same stance over this, that SpeedBot is purely a software seller. We do not provide or sell any ready-made strategies or profitable strategies. We do not guarantee it anyhow. So if you're looking for ready-made strategies which are profitable, so this is not a place. But let's say if you'd like to understand how algos work, so we have strategy templates whose trading logic, whose trading strategy is already disclosed, right? So this is something that is not black box. You'll be able to find it over here in the template section. So how this can help you? You will understand how the strategy template is created over here by clicking on the description. Let's say if I select this particular template, so I'll be able to check in which market condition can I use this template. Not only that, based on my understanding of the markets, how dynamic the markets are, I'll be able to perform the backtesting as well as the live and the paper deployment for this particular template, right? So over here, as I said earlier, that you'll be able to check out the logic completely. That is the super trend option seller. So by the name, I can make out that this particular strategy template is for the option selling using the super trend indicator. It could be on the basis of the underlying. So over here, okay, Nifty is the symbol on which it will be traded on intraday basis. I'll be selling the put side for one lot, and I'll be keeping the target profit as 100%, stop loss as 15%, trailing for 1%. That is for every 1% movement, I'll be moving up my stop loss by 1%. And of course, on the current week expiry, like this. So the bot will be activated at 9:20. And I do not wish to take any further entries or any fresh entries after 3 p.m. and exit time at 3 p.m. Entry condition, that is 15-minute time frame. Whenever the close or the LTP crosses above the super trend, that is of 10,3, I'll take the put side position, that is I'll be shorting the put like this, and similar things for the call side. All right, so if I'd like to replicate this particular conditions in my bot, so I'll click over here. Now this is replicated into my account, and whatever parameters that I would like to tweak, so based on that I'll be able to handle those things and test it on the historical data. So I hope it is clear that how you can access the strategy templates. So let's move on to the next question. So the next question is from Rajesh. So Rajesh asks that, does SpeedBot provide referral program? So yes, Rajesh, SpeedBot does provide the referral program. If you'd like to understand the steps, what you can do is you can just open up your free SpeedBot account. And once you have opened it up, you can navigate to the menu section. And over here, you'll be able to see the refer and earn down below. So if you click over here, so this is the referral code that you can share it with your friends and families. So whenever they sign up, they'll be able to use this code to open up their account. And whenever they purchase a subscription or whenever they add money in their SpeedBot wallet, then you'll get a flat 25% of it. For example, let's say that if they have purchased 100 rupees or 100 credits in their SpeedBot wallet, then by default, you'll be able to see a transaction of 25 credits or 25 rupees in your SpeedBot account. So you'll be able to see your referral income over here like this. All right. So this is the referral partner program that we have. If you have any queries, then you can let us know. We'll be happy to help you out. So let's move on to the next question. Are there any limitations on the number of deployments I can do simultaneously on SpeedBot? So this is a pretty good question asked by Nikunj. So Nikunj, to answer your question, SpeedBot does not have any limit on the number of deployments that you would like to do simultaneously. So let us say that if you have a strategy and you'd like to run it on multiple accounts, it could be for a particular broker and another for a different broker. Let's say that for an example you have 10 set of brokers, then you'll be able to execute the same strategy in 10 different accounts. That's where SpeedBot comes into the picture. That is speeding up your execution process, your analysis process, and giving you the real-time detailed reporting. So I believe, yeah, the next question is from Kevin. So even he asked that what are the statistics that SpeedBot show in their reporting? That is the data analytics. What kind of data analytics does SpeedBot provide? So let me just show you if I'm able to check it from my end. Let us say that, okay, so I do not see many trades on this bot, but let's say if I go for the backtesting, I haven't backtested this as much. Let us see for a longer time frame. If I were to go and check the backtesting, let us see over here. I might have some of the bots ready with me. Okay, so this is a sample bot that I have tested on. So this kind of detailed statistics you'll get whenever you test out your strategy, whenever you're executing it live in your trading account. That is whatever initial capital that you have defined, the time period during which the bot ran, the positions that the bot has taken, the total profit, charges and taxes, net profit, the annualized returns, maximum drawdown duration, average profit, average loss, the maximum profit and the maximum loss, positions. So you need not maintain any sort of position book. So by default, you get to have the trades generated automatically whenever your conditions are entered, whenever conditions are exited. So that's how you'll be able to create the bot like this. Let me just go back and yeah, so I'll be able to track the P&L summary as well apart from the order book. So it will make me analyze how good or how bad my strategy has been performing on month basis or day on day basis. All right, like this. Apart from that, the trade statistics, I mean, these are some of the statistics of how good or how bad my strategy has been performing. That is the winning and the loss making trades, the duration of that, and other statistics such as the win rate, the Sharpe ratio, the Kalmar ratio, and everything. So all in all, this gives an idea of how good or how bad my strategy has been performing. So this level of detailed statistics you get on SpeedBot. So I hope this answers your question. So let's move on to the next question. Okay, so we'll do one thing. We'll just take one more question and then we'll wrap today's session. Okay, so the last question seems pretty interesting. It says, how can I create a range breakout bot in options? So this is a pretty good question asked by Salim. So Salim, to answer your question, if you would have gone through the option bot, so over there we have the feature for the range breakout. So whatever range that you'd like to check the conditions on, so based on that, you'll be able to check the breakout of it. Let us say that in order to define the long conditions, if I want to add a particular leg, for the bullish side, that is whenever the market goes up and it breaks down a particular level, then I would like to check out the range, and if it breaks out of that range, then I would like to buy the call option. That means over here, if I'm able to see the range breakout, and I can define the timing, that is from morning 9:15 till 10:15, I would like to check the high. I mean, right next to that, we have the checkbox for the breakout on underlying. So what does this mean? This particularly means that whether I would like to check the range breakout condition for the underlying spot chart or for the option chart. So based on my analysis, let us say that if I wish to create the bot for range breakout only for the underlying spot, then this is something that I need to tick on. So from 9:15 till 10:15, it's perfectly fine. So this basically will create a range breakout bot for me. All right. So that is how I'll be able to get this done. So I hope, Wasim, this answers your question. Okay, so I believe that we have answered a lot of questions today, and I hope that it would have made sense for the ones who have asked the questions and got their doubts cleared. So thank you all. Thank you for joining in today's session, and see you guys soon. Again, we'll be joining in another Q&A, right? Until then, take care. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining in.